it's just nice to be able to actually like and I feel like this is just hilarious about the NHL to be like, it's just nice to be like, oh wow, he actually said what's true instead of just like being like, oh yeah,
random cliche.
I'm just focused on playing my game tonight, you know. Oh, I thought I played well. Like,
well, adding on to the Patrick Kane stuff, his offensive production, even when the Blackhawks were like poo-poo, they've been off the charts. In the past, like forever and ever. Oh my God, when was the last time he was under point per game?
Never.
2011, 2012 season, he was under point per game.
Wow.
But ever since then, even when the Blackhawks have been like bad, dude, he had 110 points in 18-19. Last year, he had 92 points in 21-22. This year, 35 points in 47 games, 9 goals.
Yeah, but how much of it is where like he knows the team is not good, and also how much of it is like his mind's out the door. It's like he's waiting to get traded. He's dragging his feet about it, but he's waiting to get traded.
You don't know though, but also like there might be like, I don't know, like, you know, the rumors out there that his hip is bothering him or whatever, right? Like, why is that out there? That could be a thing. Like, you don't want a Nick Foligno moment with the Leafs.
No.
Where it's like, I tied my skate wrong.
My back doesn't work.
Have you considered that he's 34 years old, which is like ancient in NHL terms? Like that's getting to really old. Like, I don't know. Like it's a very weird thing to try and figure out what the deal is. Is he actually bad? Is it because he's getting old? Is it bad because he is playing with shitty teammates and doesn't see any reason to actually give a shit and try? Who's to say? I mean, I guess we'll see if he gets moved or anything like that. But
see, I think the only highlight I saw from Patrick Kane this year is when the Hawks won a power play, and for some reason Seth Jones decided to exit the zone, and Kane just got mad at him.
Yeah, he's yelling at him.
Like, what are you doing?
But guys, come on! Last year he goes from playing with Alistair Brinkett, one of the premier goal scorers in the league, goes for like 40 every year. You can attribute a little bit to Kane, but dude, he's playing with Jason Dickinson and Tyler Johnson. That's the line rushes right now. I feel like if I'm him, I'd be a little bit, you know, I wouldn't be trying as hard if Tyler Johnson and Jason Dickinson are my line mates. So that could also be a thing.
He's literally playing with two dicks, Tyler Johnson and Jason Dickinson. I'm sorry, bad joke, awful joke, but I wouldn't try either if I was in his position. This is the last appearance you'll see me on here.
No, but it's you guys bring up good points when you talk about injuries, age, the storylines heading to it. But there's so much going on with him that I would be a little bit scared to trade for a guy like that. But also, like, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to have Patrick Kane on my team. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Couldn't you request like a physical? Like, remember the Matt Murray thing? Where
what was that? Wasn't there a trade just the other day? I don't know if was that NBA or what.
In
was
the
that?
NBA, where the
NBA, yeah.
Gary Payton II, I think the Warriors are just gonna keep him, but it almost nixed a 4-team trade.
That's insane.
Because the physical brought out a 3-month injury, but I think they're gonna end up keeping him. But yeah, man, it's crazy. But Patrick Kane, the vibes would be pretty cool if they traded for him. I'd be excited. It'd be kind of interesting.
And if you're looking at this from a team perspective of like if you want to acquire Patrick Kane, like there's a very real possibility that you could get him for decently cheap because one, he controls where he goes, and two, he kind of likes it with Chicago. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about potentially like signing a 1-year extension and then redoing this whole dance next year. But what if that is the plan? Why wouldn't you just do like, who is it? I feel like there was a Leafs guy who they traded away and got back like 3 times. It was one of the Polak. It was Polak. Yeah. Like I could see that's some sort of thing like that where like even if Kane wanted to either like if he's dead set on like 1 or 2 locations and or potentially just riding it out with the Hawks for the rest of his career or anything like that, like why wouldn't you go, okay, trade me, I'll go for a loan basically and play for a team for a playoff run, I'll get some assets back for us. If I actually do want to come back next year, I won't sell my house, I'll come back and re-sign, we can do this again, or we could just continue on and I can finish my career here and I helped us get some new players or get some new assets in the door, right?
For more content, visit our YouTube channel and check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to follow the guys on social media at Matt_Mondays, at Nick LaFlame, and at Darius Dominguez.